Hey guys, the topic of today's video, we're going to be talking about something I have not really dove into since the port news broke, and I haven't seen much talk about it online. It's gotten some traction, but not much, and that is because I am talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 2 League Play. Now, if you have never heard of League Play, that is the ranked mode for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and I just wanted to talk about, very quick for 5 minutes, how it could potentially impact the player pool, right? Because we have a bunch of players, probably a bunch of new gen players that will buy the game just to see what classic Black Ops was really like 10, 15 years ago. And when it comes down to it, they might really be using just constant meta weapons. I've been seeing people post online as a joke, if you're a new gen playing these games for the first time, don't use any of these weapons. And it's four pictures of like one's the M8, one's the AN94, one's the MSMC. And then for Black Ops, it's like one's the Galil, one is the AK-74U. It's pretty funny because the new gens, all they do is use meta weapons because that's how it works in Warzone. That's how it works when the new season drops. That new DLC weapon is the meta weapon, and that's used in multiplayer in Warzone. It works very different in the classic games. Those weapons are already there. But if there is access to the ranked mode initially when it launches, because that's the way Call of Duty used to be, so when it comes down to it, my first thought is all of the competitive players that usually start off in pubs, because ranked play is usually not included in the game initially when it launches, those players will have access to league play off rip, which means hopefully the competitive players joining public match will decrease or not be as high as it would be in the modern games when they first release. And that's strictly because the access to the ranked mode is there. Now, depending upon how many people actually play it when the port's released, that's a different story. But I'm just talking about when it comes down to new competitive players buying a new Call of Duty, they usually start off in pubs. I don't think that will be the case if you're a competitive player here. I think you'll just jump right in and try and get to Platinum or Masters as soon as you get the game if you're a competitive player. But I was also thinking about this as like a community revival, right? Because imagine if you can get all of the classic Black Ops 2 pros back, like 𝐃𝐞𝐯𝐢𝐿, Parasite, TP, Merc, Scumpy, all of these guys that were playing Black Ops 2 competitive in tournaments and stuff. Imagine if we had like a Black Ops 2 revived event with all of those old school like Unite players and Complexity players and Farico players. They come back and they just do like one tournament, one last hurrah. That'd be kind of cool to see. So there is another angle to look at this, the glass half full angle, which is the competitive scene could get some more energy back when it comes to the old games, right? I see a lot of people still even playing Black Ops 2 8s, Black Ops 3 8s. They play S&D chows on this game still. So the competitive scene is still there. And when they come back, thankfully, they'll have access, hopefully, to the ranked mode. I would assume since they are porting the game, League Play will be there, and it's not a game mode where it's had a lot of issues with hackers. So I don't think they'd have to do a lot of maintenance on it when it comes to like the theater mode and other things like in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So I don't think there's a lot of exploits when it came to League Play. Maybe they have to work on, the seeding. Maybe they have to patch some stuff when it comes to how you're seeded in the ladder. But other than that, the port should be smooth when it comes to the game mode. I'm just wondering how many people are actually going to be in it and playing it, right? Because obviously there's going to be more casuals. Obviously there's going to be a lot more casuals playing public match, team deathmatch, kill confirm, domination. But there are going to be snipers and trick shotters, and if there are going to be snipers and trick shotters, that means you are going to have competitive players coming back as well. And the good thing about Black Ops 2 is that the ranked game mode is so balanced that you can actually play it for hours, and you don't even need to be good to have fun. And what I mean by that is you have capture the flag, hardpoint, your standard search and destroy, but the flow of the game, especially compared to the current ones, it's night and day. You could be in iron. You can literally be in a ladder in iron, and you could still be having fun with your friends in league play. It is not a game mode that is taken seriously to the point where it's like $1 million is on the line. But if you are looking to even get into the competitive scene and you want to try what it used to be like, don't be afraid. Like, just get right in there. Iron ladders are great if you're new to start out. And if you used to be a platinum or a master back then, just get right in there and use your M8 or use your, MSMC if you're a sub player. I think that league play can actually be something that's very good for the competitive scene. So let me know what you guys think about it down below. We are coming towards the end of the commentary here. There has not been much information, especially over July 4th weekend. A lot of us were anticipating a July 4th release, but I just feel like releasing a game on a holiday weekend like this, God forbid there's a problem or if you have to do a quick patch, it's so hard to do with people out of the office. So I would assume that's why they didn't do July 4th weekend, but I've been seeing a lot of comments. Sorry I couldn't answer everybody in my last video. I am going to be on vacation this coming week up until the 9th. So look out for something between Monday and Friday this week. Look out for an announcement. Look out for something. I am going to pre-record something, and in case that announcement does come out, I'll have an upload for you guys while I'm on vacation. You know, I'll always take care of you guys. So since we're coming to the end, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.